G'day guys, Beer Healer here, just taking a trip down memory lane. G'day guys, welcome back to another Beer Healer video from the shack. Got a little bit of time on my hands down here at the moment, so it's beer o'clock. Just pouring myself a Batch Brewing Company Rye IPA, as you can see here, and just reminiscing about my trip recently to Batch to go and brew with those guys. I spent the day with the brewer Andrew, having a great chat and filming behind the scenes and getting some really good footage. I get back from a trip and then I realised that the iPhone had shit itself. For some reason, halfway through the day, all the sound just disappeared from all of the videos, which really pissed me off. It's a real shame, because it was a sensational day, and I wanted to give back to the guys at Batch something for hosting me that day. And so I sort of went back and had a look at the videos while I've been sitting down here, just relaxing, and I looked through them. I thought, well, I've got some good videos till about halfway through, so I thought I'd check it out, and I'll flick through those videos and share them with you while I sip on this Rye IPA. So other than the huge batch man on the door here, you wouldn't really know that I was at a brewery. Pretty nondescript sort of building, this one, on a busy road in Marrickville. Got my coffee, I'm ready to go. Just hopefully the boys will turn up soon and we can get into brewing a bit of beer. So this is when we were mashing in. So here, when we're mashing in, we've got Andrew. He's on the tools, literally, making sure the grain and the water mixes together nicely. He spends bloody 25 minutes doing this, so as I said to him a second ago, no wonder he's such a skinny bastard. And that's 80-degree water going in over the top of it, so it's hot and sweaty work, but that's craft brewing.
Summer.
Yeah, in the middle of summer, Jesus. It's real craft brewing sweat you can see there. That's fucking hard work. Believe me, it was damn hot while we were doing that mashing in. And this next video shows you Andrew teaching me a bit of sciencey shit.
Pretty much spot on with our temp.
Nice.
Now we just kind of maintain it and wait till we get to 694 litres.
Yep.
We're at 340 now. So still a ways to go.
A way to go. So we're just standing here having a bit of a chat about Andrew used to be a home brewer and taking the step from home brewing to this, and he's given me a few science lessons on water pHs and stuff, and I was asking him how did he learn all that sciencey shit, and he said bit of reading lots of books, a lot of YouTube, and the home brewing community, which I found to be really helpful, and he has too, obviously, because this guy actually knows his shit. One of the things I love about Batch is the way they embrace the homebrew community, and the stuff that Andrew says here, just totally backs up my thoughts on that.
Our bottles we can't reuse, we put them up for homebrewers to grab. We're very much integrated with the homebrewing community.
It's nice to see.
Well, yeah, they're a massive portion of our clientele, and
yeah,
they fuel the industry, keep the buzz going.
Yep.
Allow all of us small brewers, breweries in this area to thrive and do what we do.
And they must see you as a bit of a superhero, someone they can look up to who's made the jump.
Oh, yes and no, I guess. A lot of them like the idea of it, but not really prepared for the reality of
this shit, 80-degree water. And then after all the mashing in, all that sort of stuff, I sort of sat down and took 5 minutes just to recap on what the guys taught me about how the brewery operates. Righto, so you can see we've just been through the mashing in process with Andrew, and I tell you what, when they talk about craft brewing being a bit about blood, sweat and tears, this is true, seeing this hands-on. Andrew was sweating up an absolute storm mixing in that grain with that 80-degree water, so it's probably something when you talk about the difference between big and little breweries, you don't see that sort of thing in the bigger breweries. But anyway, what we were just talking about then was the fact that Tim's coming in around about 11 o'clock. He's the other brewer, and he's going to start the second batch of American Pale Ale for the day. So on these double brew days, you basically got Andrew or Tim coming in at 7 o'clock, milling the grains, getting their thing going, getting to the mash, whatever, and then once they're mashing in, they're milling the next lot of grains, ready for the second brewer to come in around 11 or 12 o'clock. And then there's this window of about 25 to 30 minutes when brewer number 1 is flaming out on his brew, and brewer number 2 is then mashing in for his brew. There's only one source of water in here, and they can't use the water all at the same time for cleaning or moving things around. So they've got to have that little mini window where they can stop one brew and get the next brew going, so they can get 2 brews inside one workday. So I guess smaller breweries, they've got not a lot of resources, as I said, and they've only got these small windows of time to work with. So they've got to do what they can to get these double brews going, and I just thought it was a really interesting thing what these guys get up to. And then, of course, after that recap, the sound on the camera decided to shit itself, which is a real shame because, look, Andrew and I, we shared some great chats during the day and shared some laughs and some jokes, and I think I was quite humorous on the video, but anyway, you're not going to get to see that, so I have put together a quick 30-second montage with some music that shows the rest of the day in the brewery. So there you go, it's about 2 or 3 hours, just crunched down into about 30 seconds or so. And look, funnily enough, after this plane flew over the top of us, the sound started to work again on my iPhone, so I've got no idea. But it came back just in time to show me working hard on cutting peaches to chuck into their 2-peach Shakur beer that they were currently working on. So they always working the beer healer, how's that? Anyway, look, I had a sensational day with the guys at Batch Brewing Company. It was an absolutely ripping day. I was there for quite a few hours, so I've just got to say a huge thank you to the guys for hosting me. It was absolutely unreal. But at the moment it's beer o'clock down here at the shack, and so I'm going to enjoy this rye IPA from Batch. It's really nice. That rye adds a bit of spice into this beer, and the hops in there, the Chinooks, the Centennial and the Amarillo, give you a bit of zesty citrus and some pininess and a bit of juiciness in there as well. And look, at 6.6% as this beer is, by the end of this bottle it might just make me want to sing. Nah, only joking. I'm just going to sit down here and relax in the beautiful afternoon sun and finish off this bottle of beer, and until we talk next from the Beer Healer Summer Holidays or whatever, cheers to great beers.